So regardless of how I stand, or what grips I use to stand, whether I stand with one foot at a time or whether I hop up, okay, I'm coming up to this position here. I can have a grip, which is nice, okay, but oftentimes I'm just going to put my hips forward, take my hands away so that my opponent can't make grips on my sleeves. Okay, and from this position, we're going to go over 3 ways on how to get the legs open. Okay, the first, very basic, I'm going to put the palms of both hands on one knee, hips forward, do a little shake. Right here, notice how I'm going to put my hips forward, shrug my shoulders up to get the palms of my hand on the inside of one knee. Hips forward, shake the guard open. Method 2. Now I'm going to stand and I'm going to cross one arm across my body. Knees are monitoring his hips. My hips are forward. And I'm going to pull my elbow to my ribs. This puts internal rotation on his thigh, and you notice his feet already popped open. Now go ahead and close again for me, Dave. In addition to pulling, I'm going to make sure his guard pops open by putting my hand in, elbow deep between his thigh, or between his legs. Now I'm going to open my elbow and pull my elbow close to my ribs at the same time, maintaining that internal rotation on my opponent's leg. Let's look at this from another angle. And method 3. This I have to say I think is my favorite. I need to block the biceps, come here, really any of the grips, pop up, one hand comes behind my head, hips forward, second hand elbow deep, open, hips forward. Okay? On this one we just have to be aware of the sweep. Hips forward, hand going elbow deep between the feet, opening the elbow as our hips continue to drive forward. Guard is going to pop open. And now for our trick. Sometimes we get an opponent that's very avid in going after our arms or trying to sit up and follow us up when we stand. Okay? So for this kind of opponent, I like to make sure that we keep him down. So we're going to either step on his bicep or step on his gi. Okay? If we step on his gi, if there is a gi, we're going to open one lapel, just throw that open. Okay, now I'll trap his bicep, and as I stand up, I'm going to step high in his gi here. So when I stand and put my hips forward, this holds him to the mat. Now I can just pop his leg open and get ready to pass. The same principle works. Hey, if that is unavailable to us, we can go right to the bicep. We can take a big step right to his bicep, stand up, hips forward, open, come back and get ready to pass.